as we already talked about, AM not the most countered hero, and Storm is also not countered by anything else. So once that's down, I think there's a lot of pressure on Dubu to deliver here. If Undying play a clean game and execute very well in their fights, I really like their chances. But let's see. I also think this top lane is going to be rough for them, actually.
Yeah, we can see the tag team doing a lot of damage to Arteezy. He just wants to get the mana drain off, but I think he got the worst trade here.
Why did Derek wait forever?
Walk away. All right, he's continuing. That tower's going to get some hits, and Jax actually gets the kill. But Arteezy does fall in the end to Saberlight Swashbuckle. Interesting.
Yeah,
very interesting.
I wonder, did Jax have any cooldown there? I'm just surprised that they let them both hit Arteezy for so long with tag team. If you nightmare one of them, that's a long stun, because, yeah, the other guy can take it off, but then he's not dealing damage with tag.
Right.
He's
they're going to try for it again, this time onto Jerax himself. Looks like he'll live this time. He does have brains. He's level 2 before Arteezy, so he's going to have to get out of lane for a while.
But then he has brains. Catch up. Will come and help. Will be handy.
Yep, true. I mean, one thing we'll probably discuss later, but I'm going to mention now. You talked about how AM... the later it gets, obviously, the more the percentage. Really, forget about the numbers. The concept is double charge, lower duration. It's geometry. 2
charges.
Step lively now. Your admiral is
It's not the worst idea. I don't know how long this should last individually, though. But that would be
that's the only question.
That would definitely be a much stronger version than the current one. That's for sure.
Is under attack.
About as bad as it can be for Kunkka on that wave.
People love using these Dragon's Blood anime voice lines, Cinderin.
Absolute shocker. Dota players like anime.
That's true. Can't wait for Dragon's Blood to come out very shortly. If it's not delayed again.
Dubu actually going to
TP mid. Oh, but he gets stunned by the cookie, and that means Bryle is going to take a tumble likely. As Abed, nice block. That's another Static Remnant. Okay, he doesn't actually die here. Abed has to be careful now. Pops the Fairy Fire. Here comes the Snowball, so enough time was created for Moonman to at least get into the fray with that.
At killing AM. Pango isn't very good at it either, like the panel talked about. So you really need your Wraith King to deliver that hardcore single target damage, and that's Armlet Deso. Silver Edge is an option as well to amplify your teammates, and then you can global. But you know Antimage is buying Manta against it. So you gotta consider what has the most.
TPing mid. Looks like the sleep's gonna be applied to Bryle. So I thought there's gonna be another TP of support coming, but Bryle is gonna take the first death, and that means 2 supports left for Undying. Moon Meander gonna use that snowball, but will likely fall shortly after. So nice group up here from EG. I mean, you talked about how Kunkka doesn't do damage to AM, but it is a really good catch.
And that does make a pretty big difference. It is still one of the better catches. As long as you come out of fog, you can set up for him. Oh, Dubu could be in trouble here.
Over here.
Yeah, zips on in. Zips on out.
Good torrent.
Gonna get torrented. Moonmeander looks like he's resigned to his death.
That's a hasted storm. I can tell because he's really fast.
Dubu. Yeah, he's got the red particles coming out of his butt as well. Up and gets X'd with a cookie and is now taunting and is now walking away.
Made sure to taunt over getting the range creep last hit.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Nightmare.
Motto is going to be found by Jerax, or is it the other way around? Wraithfire Blast is there. Crit making his way over as well. Looks like Tomato's going to give up, but the skeletons. Will they kill Jerax, Cinderin? Could they possibly?
It's fine.
I know.
Moon Meander. For Jerax.
He's burning away slowly.
Dying,
looks like he'll live. What? Oh, he got actually quite close. Charge not going to connect. Abed. Looks like he's focusing on Dubu as we have an arena in the jungle. Tomato right-clicking MSS, but you can see the Mortimer's Kisses from Crit doing quite a bit of damage. Tomato still has his second life to work with. Nice armor toggling for him. MSS takes a tumble, so it's a 1-for-1 crit. Has his cookie onto the low ground. He goes, actually gets the stun off on Bryle as well. He's going to continue to get chased. Shards. Not going to block, but there's the Wraithfire Blast. Tomato. Oh, Moon Meander. Actually does end up going down here. Maybe not exactly what you expected, but Tomato at the very least getting some good farm out of that.
Oh, grip.
And we got the grip with Abed's initiation onto Bryle, but Abed pretty much out of mana. One static remnant to work with, and it's just enough to secure the kill.
Let's do this.
It's been a relatively quiet game. Oh, not gonna hit the spear there, MSS.
What is that? Unknown team.
It's Team Unknown from
What
SA,
region
right?
is that? Oh, okay.
Here I am.
Now we have the sleep from Jackson in the meantime. Looks like Chris could be taken out, but it'll be a trade for Dubu, as Abed now doing a really good job of pressuring the towers at the very least
for
right
sure.
now. Grip, oh, it actually will connect on the Saberlight, but he disengages with that distance. So they can't actually find the kill after the fact. Jerax,
Dire's bottom
Nightmare into the TP. All right, he's just dead. Canceled and brought down.
Oh, what I
But on
missed.
the other side, Crit finds his way towards Bryle and Tomato, who are left alone with no
Laid on the
support nearby.
global.
And that is going to be a dead Bryle and likely Tomato to fall. Though TP or allies are coming and reincarnation is there. But here come the Mortimer's Kisses. Trying to get safety there, looks like. And they're going to be able to get the constellation kill on MSS, which is really nice considering how that fight is. Oh, is he going to be spotted here? Snowball is available. Ooh. Yeah, they see him. Rolling Thunder. And the vision. Night vision for the lose. There's a global silence though, and looks like he's gonna get connected on with nobody nearby, so MSS will die.
But they still
Although
kill
Bryle dies on the other side of the map, and now Tomato getting surrounded, but of course has that Aegis. I bet nice disjoint there. So Arteezy has Yasha. Obviously Manta will be next.
Scotty, you might want to start showing up. But the thing with Manta is you are still susceptible if you do get caught.
Orchid onto Moon inside the arena. They're gonna get him at the very least. Saberlight stuck in here for now, but actually gets the blink dagger. Nobody even touched him during that whole duration.
Blink. But it's fine with haste. Tomato though.
Tomato. His ult is up in 6 seconds and still has Aegis.
Touche.
He probably wants to use his ult first, still with 3 minutes to go on the Aegis here. His Nightmare's gonna keep him in place. Saberlight has that Rolling Thunder. Looks like Jerax is gonna be who they'll find. Eventually. Eventually they do. Picked up specifically to kill Abed during this time, but Abed is only 200 away from finishing BKB.
Yep.
And they haven't been able to find him in that time period.
The blink on Wraith King is big though.
Oh, they're gonna find Bryle. There's the global silence to start things out. Arteezy. Looks like he's taking a lot of damage, getting completely stun locked here. Can't use his Manta either. He's actually gonna be brought down here if he's not careful. He goes down inside the arena along with Crit. It's a miscalculation from EG. MSS.
That whole situation is actually so different with that item. You could have saved Arteezy for sure if it just BKBs off the global and goes in. So, very, very true. Arteezy's now queuing up BKB. Prioritizing that over Scotty, at least for now.
Abed jumps in. He'll find a freebie. Onto Moon. Pops the BKB. Looks like Bryle is the next target, but a nice rolling thunder from Saberlight. You see the Mortimer Kisses coming from the right side. As they're just focusing on Bryle, or at least Abed is, not doing that much damage right now, though, with that boat buff. Looks like they'll eventually find him in the end. And Tomato, he's getting his mana drained, and he's dead. Double kill for Abed. Arteezy joins the fight. No shard online yet. For Tomato ends up costing him his...
No.
Yeah, BKB online, so that means it is fight time. And they're going to jump Dubu to start things out. It gets the glimmer off, but they have the vision. But nice stun from Tomato and company, jumping in with that arena. MSS gets it off in time. They're going to lose the silencer, but buys back into the global silence immediately. Abed, again, walking it off, and they can't really use the global silence to full effect as a result. Jerax gets off the...
That usually players will opt for using it in obvious situations, but theoretically speaking, you could do some really cool combos with that in Torrent, like zone controls and Bucket Orchid.
Abed gets crushed. Full set of racks or not? Doesn't look like it. Let's see if Arteezy wants to come back to base. Another nice force set from Crit. Here comes Abed jumping in and out. Gonna focus on Bryle to start things out. Looks like they'll be successful, although Snowball gonna save him for now. But he's going to be brought back into harm's way, potentially. The boat comes offline, but not going to be enough to save his life. His Saberlight looks to be next in the trees with that Orchid applied. And a Mana Void used to a high degree. I cannot believe on...
He's obviously looking for with this, but for other situations, something like a Scotty can be a safer route.
We do have an Ags on Abed, though. Electric Vortex will have AoE potential. Doesn't want to show himself. Not sure if they clicked him or not.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Still
is under
Ags reveal
attack.
potentially there. Horn's going to connect MSS with a nice arena onto 2. See the title coming out as Arteezy pops the BKB, but MSS gets deleted within his own arena. Arteezy going in very deep. Nice Manta though, along with the spell shield.
Let the fun begin. Zap.
Abed yet to actually use Vortex.
Yeah.
We'll have to get his mana back here.
EG did not get the connection they were looking for in that arena. He gets the 2-man arena, but the spear misses and the BKB comes out. That's a good one, though.
Electric Vortex onto 3, into the shadows, into a beautiful cookie as well, into a huge mana void. Ryle looks to be dead along with Moonmeaner. That is the first life, though, of Wraith King. Motto doesn't have Aegis. In 3 seconds, it's going to go out. They have to wait 3 seconds. Oh, they don't wait. So the Aegis gets consumed, but they're going to surround him again, so it might not matter in the end. He's going to pop his BKB and attempt to TP out. Looks like he'll be successful, as Dubu will be able to looks like Satanic is next on the list for Arteezy. There's the X. Into enemy territory again, but Manta's off everything. And they're going to focus on Bravo. The nice save, but a beautiful stun from Abed again on several here. This Aghanim Scepter on Storm is unbelievably good. Moonmeaner getting chased down with the Orchid. You can see the buyback onto the Pangolier. Grid very low. Jerax getting off the Fiend's Grip for a very high duration on Tomato. Doesn't have a second life to work with, but they're going to focus on Pango instead. That is a dieback for Saberlight. Such a good save.
Die, right? So that status resist just a lot of the time has more value than a Bloodstone. But when you're this farm and you go later in the game, the mana regen obviously becomes amazing. I think it's between that and a Hex. I would like to
Arena initiation. Abed jumps in. Another great, beautiful stun again with the Mortimer's Kisses. And Undying lose 2 instantly, including the first life of Tomato, attempting to get out of dodge with that BKB, but the Fiend's Grip cancel is there. And Undying falling apart now as EG are definitely in a major lead here, but double kill from Crit as well. Triple kill for Crit of all heroes. Into Roche they go. Refresher Shard available for the taking.
Yeah, Jerax gets the grip off before Global. They have to protect Wraith King's TP out with Global. That's very easy to say. Again, it's one of those situations. It's not easy to make that decision in the heat of the moment for Dubu, but nice try from Saberlight. It's going to cost him life. Did he get something?
Dire's courier.
Don't think so.
Dire's middle tower.
Was that a
Definitely
shard?
not the Refresher Shard
Gonna die.
to work with.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's
He's not
Abed.
dying.
They don't see him. Dubu TPing out. We'll be fine. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Jerax gets off the Fiend's Grip, but there's the Global Silence to cancel. So EG lose the 1 support, and looks like they're just going to back away now. As I say that, Arteezy going in. Tries to counter spell off that Wraith Fire Blast, but it is canceled several times. Moonmeaner getting jumped by Abed. And Snowball, nice Vortex again from Abed onto 2 heroes. Into the huge mana void again. EG with the wombo combos all game. And Tomato, the lone remaining member of Undying, able to TP out somehow, but it comes at a dear, dear cost.
They just have so much damage in that Vortex with AM. Gotta get immediately play off that here. So it's not even the initial play, right? It's here, it's the follow-up. And there is a snowball, but there's no way for Moonmeaner to bring them into the ball. He's on the right and they're on the left. He can't connect.
Oh, they're just going for Throne. And it's really sad because Silencer has Refresher in his inventory. They're going to focus on poor Tomato, who doesn't even have Reincarn to work with. And that should do it. 2-0 victory for EG. Very entertaining game number 2. Quite back and forth. Undying played extremely well, but a couple of mistakes here and there. I mean, both sides did make their fair amount of mistakes, to be fair, but EG able to capitalize a little bit better, especially with the Ags timing on Abed.
Yeah, the Storm Scepter really decided